Okay, I think we are here. Hi, everybody. I am so excited for our call tonight. Welcome to This is PlexUs. So you're going to meet 4 individuals aside from myself, just sharing about what PlexUs is, what it does, and how it's enhanced our lives. We are normal women, as you can see from the mom bun, right, and the glasses. We're normal women where PlexUs has changed our lives. My name is Tara Castaneda. Oops, sorry, let me mute that. My name is Tara Castaneda. I'm a Diamond Senior Ruby Ambassador with PlexUs. I've been here for 5 years. A little bit about my story is I started PlexUs completely not knowing what I was stepping into. My mom posted a picture of herself on Facebook around 5 years ago. This was before like the filters were really cool. And so I knew something was different about her. She looked radiant, she looked happy. And so I immediately picked up the phone and I said, "Hey mom, what are you doing? Tell me all the things." So she told me about PlexUs, and my skeptical self decided, let me go check this out really quickly. And I ended up looking up all the ingredients, checking out the company, and I was like, okay, I'm going to try this. And so I tried it for weight loss. I didn't realize all of the added benefits that it would have. So when I joined just for the discount to get my products paid for or get my products cheap at the cheapest cost. And I fell in love with PlexUs. So I started taking PlexUs. I refused to share it. I wasn't ready for that yet. And within my 3rd day, I felt better energy. And what do you know? I started telling people about it. So my promise to myself of not really sharing did not last very long. People began to ask what I was doing. I felt better. I looked better. And by my 3rd or 4th month, I was off depression medicines and I was feeling much better about myself. By my 4th month also, I was down 2 pant sizes and feeling amazing. I was nursing my first daughter at the time, and I had incredible milk flow for her because I got my gut healthy. And so I had lots of health benefits that happened. So I made my husband get on it. And what do you know? The wife is always right. It ended up helping him. He got in remission from his arthritis pain that he was having. And he's down nearly 60 pounds thanks to PlexUs. So that's pretty amazing. And but what really was amazing and what I find so driven by God for me was my business journey that I swore against, that I said I didn't want to do, but it found me. And the reason I swore against it was because I just didn't understand it. I didn't know what it was. And so when I stumbled into it, when I realized what this was, it was simply opening my mouth, talking about it with my friends, and helping them find health. I thought, oh, is this really it? And it ran with me. So what happened for my health journey is in my 1st month, I decided to begin sharing PlexUs just because people were asking me. I was blogging my journey on Facebook, sharing what I was learning about it, what it was, what it wasn't. And before I knew it, I made over 4 figures in my 1st month. And I thought, oh my gosh, either I'm doing something illegal or this is amazing. And so I quickly cashed that check, right? But then I realized, okay, I should really give this a shot. So I ran with it. By my 4th month, I was able to pay for my husband and I's honeymoon that we never got to take. So I surprised him with that, which was really cool. And by my 12th month, I began, I hit the rank of Emerald, which is the 3rd from the top. On average, the pay for Emerald is around 5 figures, so right around $9,000, $10,000 a month. You earn a Lexus through the company and annual trips to Hawaii, which are absolutely incredible. At that point, my husband was like, okay, this is pretty amazing. Your team's rocking and rolling. I was on my way to the next rank, and we decided to join forces and do a business with him as well. And 12 months after that, so my 2-year and his 1 year, we both hit the rank of Diamond, which is the top rank in the company. The average income for 1 Diamond is around $30,000 a month. And once you get so far past Diamond, you actually can do what I think is incredibly generous from our company is you can what's called re-enter, which means I signed up as my own person underneath myself. And so I'm building a 3rd team, and we are on our way to Emerald again for the 3rd time. So when I say that this opportunity changed my life, We started PlexUs when we were hurting for money. We barely had $35 to our name some months. It was living paycheck by paycheck. I had just had my first baby, so I was staying at home with her. I wasn't working to stay home with her, so our pennies were pinched. And so to go from that lifestyle to a completely different lifestyle in under 3 years, and now I'm on my 5th year with PlexUs and maintained that, it's been an incredible blessing. And when they say the sky is the limit, it truly is. And all it was helping my friends find health and happiness through PlexUs. And that filled my cup. It made me so excited. And what it's offered my husband is an ability to reach his other dreams through PlexUs. We started a home flipping business, a contracting business as well. We've started a horse business. We've got lots of things in the pot that are so exciting thanks to PlexUs. So if you are giving this consideration, I urge you to listen with your heart, be open. You're about to hear some incredible stories from women that I call dear, dear friends of mine. I've known them for years, and they're on my team. I'm so blessed by them, but they have incredible stories that I know will resonate with you, and I hope that this helps you keep your heart and mind open to PlexUs. All right, I'm going to kick it off to Megan Lester. She is a sorority sister of mine. We've known each other for quite some time. I'm not going to give away our age, Megan, but she is an incredible person on my team. She has a gift like none other, and she too stumbled into this business. Go ahead, Megan.
Hello, everyone. Well, I am Megan Lester. I am a wife and a mama of 2 young boys. And I actually started taking PlexUs 4 years ago because you're going to hear from Sarah. I saw a picture of my girlfriend, Sarah, who's also my sorority sister. And I said, what's she doing? I want to do that too because, y'all, she looked phenomenal. So she told me that she was drinking a pink drink. And I was like, well, I want to drink this little pink drink. So I had just had, Jackson was 7 months old, and he was a non-sleeper. He would sleep for like 25 minutes at a time, still up every 2 hours. So I needed some energy, and I was looking to lose some baby weight. And so I started drinking pink drink, and within 2.5 weeks, I noticed my energy had changed, and I was like, okay, what am I really taking? So I did research second instead of I just hopped on in, and I was nursing him at the time. So then when I started researching the company and the products, I noticed that I wasn't taking the right thing. And I should be taking Triplex, which is our pink drink, a magnesium product, and a powerful probiotic. And I thought, why should I be taking that? Well, I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease when I was 17 years old. I was a senior in high school. It was 2003. And it was a rough journey to try to figure out what was going on with my body. I was sick all the time, embarrassing trips to the bathroom and chronic pain. I had lost a bunch of weight. And finally, they said, you have Crohn's. So that was great. I knew what was going on with me. So in my young 20s, I was going off to college. And Crohn's is a chronic inflammatory disease in your digestive tract. And truly, it starts from your mouth all the way to your anus. And I know that sounds crazy, but the first thing that I knew I was getting a Crohn's flare-up was my mouth would get super sores all over my tongue, inside my mouth, and my throat would just feel raw and just gross. And so normally it just was really it debilitated me from wanting to do fun things even through college. I had chronic diarrhea. I would throw up. I'd have to go to the hospital to get IVs, to get fluids. I was in a lot of pain, normally abdominal pain a lot of the time. And so it was just one of those things where I truly wasn't living my best life, as you could say. And then I was on different prescription pills off and on. Well, at one point in time, I was taking 16 pills a day, and I still was not feeling great. Then they switched me to another drug where I was having to drive from Texas State all the way to the med center in Houston to get my blood drawn, to get my liver tested, to make sure everything was okay in my body. And so later on in my early 20s, I went through the holistic route of trying to get healthy with Crohn's. So I did acupuncture, herbs, massages, and went all holistic health, different probiotics, $80 probiotics I had to put in my fridge, read all the strands, did all that kinds of stuff. So then I found Triplex, and I started taking it. And y'all, I gotta say, within 5 months, I felt good. And when I started off slowly. I listened to my body. I had to drink a lot of water. I incorporated milk thistle to help my liver push out toxins because when I started, my gut was a wreck. I was having at least 3 to 4 flare ups a year. They last from 1 to 2 months. So, truly, within a whole year, I was pretty unhealthy. And I would normally, it sounds gross, but I would have daily diarrhea. That was just part of my life. It was just something that I had learned to deal with. And so within 5 months, I noticed that I wasn't having daily diarrhea. My muscles weren't cramping when I was trying to work out. I lost all my baby weight plus some, and I felt good. Like my body felt good. I didn't feel like a mom zombie. I wasn't like just staying at home and not having to run to the bathroom all the time. So I was like, this is really, truly improving my health. And what happened after that? I got pregnant again with my second son before my first son was a year old. And the difference in my pregnancies between taking PlexUs and not taking PlexUs was drastic. After having Jackson, I was in a flare-up for 4 months. I was severely sick. I was trying to nurse. My milk supply just wasn't great, but I continued nursing because Jackson had severe colic. He would scream for 6 hours a day till he was 5 months old. Come to find out, when you deliver vaginally, you pass on your gut bacteria to your baby. So, me not being healthy, I passed it on to him, which incorporated 6 hours of screaming for 5 months. So it was very hard. It was very tiring, mentally, physically wearing, emotionally wearing for me and my husband. Firstborn parents, it's hard. Like you're not knowing what you're doing. Are you doing things right? And then you have that to deal with. So for my secondborn, I continued taking Triplex or X Factor multivitamin and Mega X during my pregnancy. Had a great pregnancy. I only really gained weight in my stomach. It was more like a watermelon pregnancy. And when Colton was born 3 weeks early at a healthy 7 pounds, 11 ounces. And when he came out, there was just a difference. I could tell with Jackson the day we left from the hospital, something just wasn't right. He started screaming right then and there. With Colton, he was healthy. There was no colic, no issues. My milk supply, I was a milkmaid. It came in the day I left for the hospital, and boy, it just kept coming in. So I will contribute that to having a healthy gut. Once I got my gut healthy, I felt good. And believe me, if you have any type of autoimmune disease, give your body time to heal. 5 months, I felt good. 1 year, I felt great. After 2 years, I felt even better, and I was breastfeeding and still trying to lose baby weight. I lost my baby weight within 3 months of having Colton, which is a huge, huge deal. And y'all, it really changed my life. It changed how I felt. I've had 2 flare-ups now within 4 years of taking PlexUs products, which is huge for me, and it's all due to hormones. Once my hormones started flaring up is normally when my Crohn's started flaring up. So not having daily diarrhea, embarrassing trips to the bathroom, no more abdominal pain. I'm telling you, I'm truly blessed to have found this. And all it started was getting your gut healthy. Start by doing one thing consistently, and you truly feel better. So if you have any type of autoimmune, give yourself the time to heal. That's what I am telling you right now. Give yourself that time. I promise it is worth it 110%. I wish PlexUs was around when I was 19 years old because, oh man, during my 20s, I wish I could take that back because now at 33, I am 33. I am healthier than I was at 25. And I look better. And I've had 2 babies. So definitely, definitely something to consider. I absolutely have fallen in love with all of these products. But I am going to pass it on to my good friend Jacqueline, who I met at convention 2 years ago, and we have just connected, and we are sideline sisters, and I absolutely adore her. So I'm going to let her share her story now with y'all.
Thank you, Megan. Great story. So good to meet her as well a couple of years ago. My name is Jacqueline Tapella. I am a very busy mama of 4 babies, ages 7 and under. And when I decided to work this business, I was actually a full-time working mom. I had seen the products. I saw them for a couple years with Tara posting them. We are longtime friends. And it took me a long time to decide that I wanted to use them. I didn't have any kind of autoimmune disease, autoimmune disorders. I didn't have trouble sleeping, or so I thought. But I did want to lose some baby weight. I had already had my second baby, and I was working and I was busy. And I think that part of the reason why I didn't want to try them for so long was because I knew that I was going to love them, and I did not want to do the business. And it's interesting because when I finally decided that I wanted to take them, literally 30 days later, my second shipment came and I said, I'm doing this business. Everybody needs these products. I had nothing, or at least what I thought, I had nothing wrong with me, but I felt so much better. I could not wait to have another baby, to have a PlexUs pregnancy that everybody talked about was so amazing. My fourth baby, I did have that PlexUs pregnancy, and it was completely different from the rest of my pregnancies, for the better. So I have learned how to work this business as a working mom and now a new-ish stay-at-home mom. I'm kind of learning how to do it the opposite way. And I feel like I'm the kind of person where many people are, when you have a lot going on, you tend to get more done. So being busy is a good thing because you have a checklist, you get it done. If you don't have as many things going on, in my opinion at least, it's harder to be motivated to do things. So people say, I can't do this business because I'm too busy. I'm here to tell you I can do this business, and I have 4 babies. I stay home right now. I also did it while I was working, and there are ways to get it done because it's fun. I have met amazing girlfriends. I have reconnected with old girlfriends. I have gone to conventions and met new people. And what I have found that I love about this is being able to stay home. I've also helped my husband supplement his income so that we can work wherever we want. My husband has the opportunity that he runs his own business. So we're on the road a lot. We're working from home a lot. And that's what PlexUs can offer to you. So whereas some people are in the corporate world and some people are at home, this can give you the opportunity to do both. This business isn't for just one type of person. It's for someone in their young 20s. It's for the new mom. It's for the grandmothers. Most of my team actually has people older than me in the whole separate section of generations. So I hear a lot of people say, oh, I can't do this, or I don't know enough people. You know so many people that you've never even thought about before. So when I thought about this business, Tara said, you know a ton of people, you have a great personality. If you're an introvert or an extrovert, it doesn't matter because you are going to learn how to speak to people from your heart and learn to read other people and be able to just have friendly conversations with them. I have brought people into my team to do this business with me that never thought in their wildest dreams would ever want to share PlexUs with people. But we have found a community here with this company where we support each other. We teach each other how things are done. And it's just been a very special road this last couple years. This MLM is very different from others. So a lot of people wonder, how do you get paid? Well, PlexUs pays 11 different ways. And they are very, very, very generous from the moment that you start. You can make a lot of money in your first month. Like Tara said, she made 4 figures her first month. You can go as fast as you want, as slow as you want, and no one is there to tell you what to do. You are your own boss. The other thing I love about this is there's so many people that say, oh, well, I see all these people going on these trips or getting these incentives, and those people are only at the top, or they make the top 1% of the money of the company. PlexUs, you can join tomorrow and you can earn Leaders Retreat the very next month. So they help you succeed from corporate. They want us to succeed. And I have seen it from the moment I started. So it's a wonderful decision that I have made. I will never look back. And I knew that when I started this, there was no way I was going to quit. And which is why it took me so long to decide that I wanted to do it. So I highly encourage you, if you've ever thought about an MLM or thought I will never do an MLM, this one is very different. We have products that people need, and they need them every single month. I didn't think I needed them, but I do, and I will never not take them. I feel amazing, and everybody will say that to you that has taken them consistently. So this is something that people, it doesn't matter. If we say, if you have a gut, you need PlexUs. So if you've thought about it, please talk to us or ask any questions, because we're here to listen to you and answer questions and help you along your journey. So that's what I have to say about our company and our business. Sarah, I'm going to pass it on to her and let her talk to you. We met at a convention a couple of years, and she is a great friend of mine now. So here you go, Sarah.
Okay, everybody, thank you. I am Sarah Juneman, a Senior Gold Ambassador of PlexUs, and I have been doing PlexUs for about 5 years now, if I'm right. I started back when I had my first son. I was a mom of a newborn. I am also an elementary art teacher. This is my 10th year, but back then, newborn teaching, I was exhausted. A friend told me about this product at PlexUs that it really helped her with sleeping and didn't make her drowsy, this and that. She just felt good all the time. She had energy. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to try it. And if I lose some baby pounds, great. I had some to lose. First month, the first thing I noticed was I was sleeping better. No doubt I was more restful. I was very blessed with a baby who slept great, and he was sleeping, but yet I wasn't. So when PlexUs came into the picture, it was really nice that I could actually fall asleep at night and stay asleep. Second month, I noticed I really started kind of losing weight. And I noticed my clothes started feeling different. Not drastic, but definitely inches were happening. By the third month, I was down over 2 jean size. And as an art teacher, everyone brings their students to my classroom. And I had all these teachers going, what are you doing? They look at me, what are you doing there? And I kept telling them about my friend, like, oh, go to her, go to her. And a friend referred me going, you realize you keep referring people to me, you should be selling PlexUs. So that kind of is how I got into the business side very organically. But I have been using PlexUs Slim all these years now. My doctor even approved it while I was pregnant with my second child, my daughter, Libby. My doctor, who's at the Women's Pavilion at Texas Children downtown Houston, she completely recommended the triplex for me and during my pregnancy, and that it was better than drinking any kind of soda during my pregnancy, and completely gave me the A-OK. So I had a much healthier pregnancy. I did not gain as much weight. I didn't have the cramps in my legs and stuff, and I slept great. And after having my daughter, it helped me lose my baby weight and have the energy. All these years, I'm still taking the products because it makes you feel that good. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. I've been sick. The block for me. Block, when PlexUs introduced Block, that is my personal product that I'm like, woo, and to everybody too. Everyone has their go-to product. And for me, Block has worked really, really well. I am smaller now at 34 with 2 children than I was ever in college or even at my own wedding day. Everyone's body responds different to things. To me, I think I do just store carbs, and that's just how my body is. And so being able to like slow down the absorption and as I say, block almost half the carbs I eat in my meals. I take that twice a day. That has been huge. So I always tell everyone about Block if they want to lose weight. But I know MetaBurn now. MetaBurn really helps with the sleeping. Again, now with 2 kids, I have a 2-year-old who does not sleep at all. And then teaching, and we're building a house. I really am loving our new product that just helps get me through the day without any jitters, because I'm very caffeine sensitive. But PlexUs does change lives. You always hear people saying it feels good, it feels good. Even when I give samples at work, people are like, oh my gosh, I just feel good. It's because when your body's working the way it's supposed to, just things fall into place. It's all about balance, and it's all about from the inside out. And everyone has different testimonies because it helps your own personal needs for what your body needs. And thankfully, they have a range of products that kind of help everyone with everyone's needs. But definitely for me, energy, blocking those carbs, I'll preach it all day long. But moving on to me, next we have Amy.
Hi, y'all. My name is Amy Grimmett, and I am a Sapphire Ambassador with PlexUs. I started PlexUs about 4 years ago. I saw our host speaking in a video about her journey, and I just kind of started following her and watched her blog her journey. And I finally just messaged her, and I was like, all right, girl, what are you doing? We had originally met so many years prior in college. So this business really does bring so many people back into your life. And we picked right back up where we ended, and I started the products originally because I had just had a son. I was 7 months postpartum. I was exhausted. I was a kindergarten teacher, so I went and dealt with 22 5-year-olds all day, and then came home to a busy, busy boy at night. And I was just looking for something to help me get off that baby weight, get that energy back. And I always say that PlexUs found me when I needed it most. I was on the products for about a month, and then I discovered how awesome they were, and decided that I wanted to explore the business. Tara had recently reached the rank of Emerald about when I joined her, and I'm not gonna lie, I was really struggling as a teacher and sending my son to school every day, and I honestly spent a lot of times crying, and I just was wondering if this was another way. Was this something that I could do too? So I decided to go all in with the business, and about a year in, I was able to reach the rank of Emerald, and I finished out the school year, and I was able to resign to stay home with him. And boy, has it been the biggest blessing. That was about 3 years ago. And since then, I have now had another child. I have a 6-month daughter, and she is just a hoot. She is so much fun. But man, the jump from 1 to 2 has been crazy. I'm definitely, bouncing back and forth between toddler life and baby life. And we've had some new products come out since then. MetaBurn, which was already touched on, which I am loving. I take it every morning. It's helping me get through my day and helping me with my workouts, and I'm craving water. My energy's on point. My focus is up. It's been just a huge blessing and a huge new intro into my daily regimen. And then I also am loving a lean. We recently came out with a protein shake. You can get it in a whey form, whey protein form, or plant-based protein form. And I just love how simple it is. It's so simple that even my husband is loving it. And y'all, that says a lot, because he is just one of those men who wants, you to do everything. So if you don't make him food, he's probably not going to eat. But this is one that he can even handle. So I literally mix it up with my coconut milk, grab it on the way out the door, and I take it in the car when I take my son to school every morning. So I love how this company has always continued to grow. Since I've started, we've had 2 new pink drinks. We've had countless new additions. Another new one that I've had great results with is our new skincare called Joyome. And it's just hereditary in my family, but we are just super sensitive to the sun. And my mom told me when I was little, kind of in the teenage stage with prom and all that, to stay away from the tanning beds. And of course, I rolled my eyes and did not listen. And so I started getting these brown spots on my face. And I recently incorporated this new skincare line into my regimen, and it's super simple. You just apply 3 pumps in the morning, 3 pumps at night, and y'all, my results have been great. I love how it's European approved. In the United States, we have so many ingredients that are allowed here, but they're not allowed in Europe. So really be looking at your ingredients when it comes to skincare, because I'm sure there's tons of junk in there that's not good for you, which then hence will make your gut unhealthy and make so many other things just out of whack. So anyways, those are a few of my favorite products. When I did do the business and first started, I was a busy teacher and had to kind of incorporate this into my daily routine, and I literally fit it into the nooks and crannies of my day. And now I'm fitting it into the nooks and crannies of my busy stay-at-home mom day, which those of you who do stay home, it is a full-time job. So I really just think that this opportunity and these products are truly for everyone. If you're looking for a little extra income, or if you're looking to take it a step further and retire yourself or your husband like Tara has done, this company and these products just truly have so many wonderful things to offer. And it could just be the answer that you're looking for. And PlexUs may have just found you like it has me. So that's my story, y'all. And I'm going to pass it on to our beautiful host, and she's going to end it for us.
Wow. Okay. So you know what I love about this tonight is you get to see women in their natural habitat, right? You get to see them. You guys, we all know life is so busy, and at any given moment, our phones are binging, right? Or our kids are calling for us, or our husbands need our help, or this is going on, or this is going on. But you know what? That's life, right? That's life. And we just proved at this call that you can do it. Anybody can do it, no matter the age, the background, the demographic, what you've got going on in your life. We've also seen and heard amazing stories touch base on weight and inflammation and joint pain, inflammation of the gut, face, skincare. We've seen how it's enhanced lives. And so why do we do This Is PlexUs? Why do we do This Is Us versions of these stories? To show you that there's not one size that fits all. And that's the beauty of PlexUs. That's the beauty that this allows for any single person interested in PlexUs. I can almost guarantee you that you could try PlexUs and get something for it and from it, and it would enhance your life, whether that's product or business side. So if you are considering this, please reach out to the person that shared this video with you or shared this link with you. Talk to them. Maybe just try. You know what? I gave it a shot because there was a 60-day money-back guarantee, and I thought, you know what? There's literally nothing to lose, but everything to potentially gain. So I thank you guys so much for joining us tonight, and I hope you have a wonderful evening. Thanks, guys.